Hey guys, Joe from the Crazy New York Driver Show. It is Friday, June 20th, 6:06 p.m. and I'm just starting the video now. Today I'd like to discuss a possible way for all of us to increase our visibility on eBay. And that is a win-win for us if we can swing this. First, a little rehash of last week's video in your comments. I would like to say that I had an unusual amount of you good people contact me this week by phone, voicing disapproval of certain things that are happening on eBay. You guys were extremely vocal with the defect system, and I'm with you there 100%. And you're also vocal about people not reading the listings. And as you know, when a person does not read the listing and it's their fault and they open a snad case, you still get stung, as do I, and it's wrong and it's got to stop. So I'd like to briefly touch on those 2 points first. And I'd like to say that with the defects, a lot of you guys even wrote to me and told me your own personal stories, and they're not unlike my own. Depending on what kind of defect you receive, guys, you really need to call eBay customer service during business hours. If it's someone that says they did not get the package and you can prove with an uploaded tracking number they did, eBay will remove that defect. They did it for me, but it wasn't easy. And I'm telling you, if you call eBay and you get the Philippines, don't expect it to happen. Alright? You need to get Utah. Those people, they got it together and they will help you. Of course, getting there is a little tricky sometimes. Defects for snad, that's another story. Alright? Sometimes it's better if you just immediately escalate the case to eBay. Alright? But I'm concerned. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to in the near future. For instance, if a guy buys one hub from me and I send it to him, and he opens a snad case and he says, hey, I thought I was getting 4. Now the auction clearly says 1. This has been an ongoing problem with eBay Motors, and it seems to be confined to eBay Motors. I don't think I've ever heard of a single one of you guys tell me you're having a problem with quantity listings outside of eBay Motors. If any of you are, I need to know about that. I have had a lot of you guys complain, you guys who sell clothing. You get an unusually high number of snag cases. People not liking the size, like, well, it says small, but it's really not small. Or, I thought it was medium and it's small. And you know you're not going to win these cases even if you clearly say the size. And it's a shame, you know. I really think eBay needs to retool this, and I think we do stand a chance and we can let ourselves be heard. It's not going to be easy, guys. Alright? We need to be heard. I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but a lot of my friends went to eBay Radio this week in Vegas. Originally I had planned to go and I was supposed to go, but with certain things that occurred, I realized it just wasn't right for me to go this year. So I didn't go. Hopefully next year. But it would have been a perfect venue to hobnob and exchange ideas. That's why I always say, guys, if eBay ever has any kind of local event, whether it's an on location or whatever in your area, please try and go. Alright? You'll meet some good people and you'll be able to network with your own kind. As far as people not reading, it is epidemic. In eBay Motors, it's epidemic. And I gotta tell you guys, I mentioned it last week, a lot of people don't understand cars. And I accept that. But I don't think we should be punished. Here's a good example of something that happened to me today. I'm not kidding. She goes, well, I thought they would fit. I want my money back. I want to return these. Now, here's the important part. In my auctions, I have a 14-day return policy no questions asked. Okay? But it was longer than 14 days with this chick. Now with eBay, they have a 30-day return policy. Alright? But it was longer than 30 days. PayPal has a 45-day return policy. But guess what, guys? It was over 45 days. So you're probably thinking, well, Joe, you don't have to refund her because eBay and PayPal will both have your back. Well, guess what? She theoretically could still neg me because it's only been about 50 days and you can neg somebody up to 60 days. Alright? Given that, what would you do? Me? I'm giving her the money back. Am I bending over? I'd like not to think that I am, but it's not a real expensive item. And if it will save me a red dot, it is money well spent. I'm telling you, money well spent. Nobody likes to be negged. Alright? It's the same thing with these cases that are being opened against us needlessly. Most of these buyers don't even mean to open a case against us. It's just happening because it's the way eBay has geared the system. They really need to retool that in the near future. Will they retool it? I can't say if they will or not. But like I said last week, in spite of all the negativity that's swirling around, and there's more negativity than there should be, I still say eBay is the best place to sell. Especially used items. Okay? Now, some of you guys have noticed in the past that summertime is always a slow time for eBay. I agree with you. Summertime, the traffic always seems to be down, especially in the months of July and August. So I've come up with a little idea that may help us increase our visibility in eBay search. I have researched this and it's totally above board. It's not violating any eBay rules or anything. In fact, eBay encourages it. Here's my plan. Let me just grab a little drink here if you don't mind. Okay, I suggest that we make this little channel here a hub, like a little World Bank, if I may, of eBay sellers. And what we can do, those of you who are interested in jumping with me on this, is we can follow each other. It has been said by the powers that be that the more followers you have, the more increase in search your store will get. So here's what I suggest. My eBay Motors store is Hubcap Joe's. Anyone that wants to follow me is more than welcome to do so. Any one of you guys that's following me and would like me to follow you, I'll be more than happy to do it. You could either PM me or you could just type your store below. And here's an added bonus for those who want to be very open about it. You could type your store below if you want to, and it's purely your choice. And you could say something like, I would appreciate everybody reading this to follow me. Therefore, all my subs would also follow you. It's a win-win. Alright? Remember, 99.9% of the people watching this video are eBay sellers who want to make money. There's only one stalker, and he's on the outside looking in. Don't worry about that. Okay? I think this is a super good way for all of us to basically back each other and increase each other's search visibility on eBay. So, if you're interested, I'll start it off. My eBay store, eBay Motors, is Hubcap Joe's, and I'll be more than happy to follow any one of you that wants me to. all you have to do is you can either PM me and say, Joe, would you please follow me? My eBay store is, John Smith Collectibles. Or if you'd rather go for the gusto and get a lot of people, you could type the comment below and say, hey guys, I'd appreciate it if you'd follow me. My eBay store is John Smith Collectibles. And hopefully, it'll help you guys. We all need an increase in search. All right? I'm all for that. Other things you can do, which we've talked about in the past, offer free shipping. All right? Offer a return day policy of at least 14 days. That's my policy right now. As you know, for the special holiday promo, I think in November it's going to be bumped up a lot more, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. But guys, I've always said this about returns. I hate taking returns, but listen. I think you all should take them for 14 days, because those of you guys who don't take returns can still be made to take returns by eBay, and you know it. So why not just take the 14-day returns and enjoy the TRS benefits? Matt called me today. Hi Matt. And he is back. He's a TRS again, and he's very happy. So that's good. It's good news. Bo Berg spoke to you today. You had some very interesting things to say as well. And about another 12 of you guys who I spoke to during the week. It's been a busy week. Okay? So I'm going to basically keep this video brief today. Mainly because I'm running so late, which is no excuse. But guys, tell me in the comment section the following things. Number one, do you want myself and the rest of these good people to follow you on eBay to hopefully increase your search? If so, type your name below. Or if you want just me to follow you, PM me. Number two, have any of you guys had problems with quantity auctions that are not selling in eBay Motors? If so, would you just tell me what line you're selling in and a brief synopsis of what's happening? Number three, do you have any particular request of eBay topics that you'd like covered in next Friday's video? And number four, general eBay comments of any kind you want are always welcome. All right? If you need to talk to me, you could always PM me. If you want to call me, that's fine too. Always keep one thing in mind. I'm Crazy New York Driver, and you're not. Thanks for watching another Friday eBay video. Together, hopefully, we can make the eBay community a rockin' place to sell. I hope you guys have made some money this week, because I did. That's it.